we have been instructed to teach you about the forebrain of the brain. See, this is a brain, and the forebrain is like at the fore part of the brain, because that's in the front. So what the forebrain is the parts of the brain including the thalamus, hypothalamus, and cerebral cortex that cover the hindbrain and the midbrain and fill much of the skull. See, the thalamus and hypothalamus are in this general area, and they make up the forebrain, which is at the front of the brain. In the front of the head is the forebrain, has even yet been to as the forebrain.
The thalamus part of the forebrain is in this area, and it routes sensory messages to appropriate parts of the brain, and it works with other parts of the brain to process sensory information.
The hypothalamus is very small and right below the thalamus. It deals with motives, emotions, and the functions of the autonomic nervous system, and it is part of the forebrain in the front of the brain.
So the cerebral cortex, which is like the bark, is the largest structure in the forebrain, controlling conscious experience and intelligence, and is involved with the somatic nervous system. So basically it's just all the bumps in the top layer of the brain.
A medical case involving the forebrain, which is right here at the front of the brain, is when Phineas Gage, a railroad worker, had a metal rod shoved through his eye into the brain, and then it went clear through his forebrain, and it affected his personality, and he couldn't plan things out, but he was relatively unharmed aside from that, because it was just his forebrain at the front of the brain.
Z had a tumor removed from his left frontal lobe, which is in this area, and he became irritable, dishonest, grandiose, and irresponsible as a result.